Hello there. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a short video of how to administer the Brigand's Transition Skills Inventory Assessment. This is what the test book looks like. And this is what the data recording booklet looks like. You should have a separate data recording booklet for each student. So just to give you a quick background of this assessment, it is a criterion reference-based assessment. That means that there are not necessarily standardized scores for age or grade equivalency for each subtest administered in this assessment, such as the speaking or listening skills assessment. Normally, a standardized assessment measures where the student is in comparison to his or her peers of that age group, but with a criterion reference-based assessment, it's a little bit different. Instead, that kind of assessment is used to get an idea as to what the student knows. It is a comprehensive assessment that supports formal transition plan for students with special needs as they prepare for life after high school. That's what this transition one is, to prepare them for after high school. There are various subtests for this assessment, as you can see right here. So here are all the different kind of subtests. There's academic reading grade placement, academic listening and speaking skills, functional writing skills, math skills, and then it goes into more transition skills like interests and choices for post-secondary lifestyle, job-related writing skills, job-related communication and knowledge, technology, and independent living like food or clothing, and so forth. To give you a little preview of how to administer these tests, I have chosen the Reading Comprehension Grade Placement Test. So for this specific subtest, there are grade level equivalencies, but not for every subtest in this assessment. So as you administer this test, this is the page that the student would be looking at. And then this is the sheet that the examiner would look at, as well as their recording booklet. As you can see, there's nothing on the student's page that shows what grade level they are being assessed on. However, it does show this on the student's data recording sheet in the record book that you'll see as I give you a little mock assessment. So in the examiner sheet, it shows what you're supposed to say as the examiner in blue aloud, and then the directions for the examiner are in black. So if you can see that right there. What's blue is what you say as you're giving the assessment, and then the directions are in black. So for this particular assessment, the examiner records the data in the student record book, and according to the protocol, it says to give credit for the highest grade level at which the student can respond with at least 3 out of 4, so 75% comprehension accuracy. So as you're recording, as the examiner, as you're recording in the student data book, this is where we are right here. If the skill is mastered and they get it correct, you would circle that number. However, if it's incorrect, you would just put a slash through it to show that the skill is not mastered yet. And that helps you keep count of how many they get correct at each grade level, because as you can see, the grade level on the record book is on there, so that when they get 75%, that is correct, and they're considered at that grade level until the highest one they can get 75%. So the assessment continues until the entire page is complete. However, the student only gets credit for the highest grade level at which he or she can correctly respond to at least 3 out of 4 questions at that specific grade level. So let me show you how you would record the data during the assessment. So for this particular assessment, this is how I would set it up with the examiner on this side and the student that's being assessed on the other side, so that they can see the student page and the examiner can see the page that they're supposed to read with the directions. And you would also keep on the examiner side the student record book in order to record the data as you go along. So normally that's how the assessment would be set up. However, for this, in order to show you how to record data and give a mock assessment, I just put it over here so that I could see it as the student. So you would start out by welcoming the student and just saying we are just going to give a little test just to see where we know, where we are, and just make the student feel very welcome. And then you would begin. One word has been left out of each sentence. The words that complete the sentences are listed above the sentences. Read the example sentence and say the word that completes the sentence. He rides the bus to work. Good, so see, you read the sentence and you said the word out loud from the options in the box. That would complete the sentence. So let's keep going. Read each sentence to yourself, then tell me the word that belongs in the blank, the one that will complete the sentence. Keep your workplace clean. Okay. Turn the blank off when you leave. Lights. The waiting line starts here. You will need money to pay for lunch. Number 5. Use your pencil to mark the best answer. Now he has a blank working at the hospital. Job. Turn in your time blank at the end of the week. Bill. Print your blank name on the second line. Job. So the next time this assessment was completed, the examiner would mark the assessment results in a different color to show the progress. This is shown at the beginning of the student's record book in order to help the examiners monitor the student's progress each time the student is assessed. So as you can see right here in the beginning, it shows you that the first time you can do it in pencil, sorry you can't see that, pencil, then the second time you would do it in blue, and for each time you would write the date and who the examiner is. That way it's easy to record the progress every time and the examiner knows which one based on the color. So this is how you administer a subtest from the Brigand's Transition Skills Inventory. Thank you for watching.